I'm back, everybody. Thanks for the thumbs up. Sorry about that. The haters gonna hate. Hi, Spicy. How you doing? Hopefully this is better. I reset everything and stuff, so and even got a different phone. So hopefully this will be a bit better. Um, I want to. Hey, Crystal. Hey, love. Oh, I'm glad I got a moderator up in here. Let me just ask. Thank you. I have two moderators in here. Oh my God, it's Tata for now. I love it. Mwah. Thank you, love. Um, I just want to say to my moderators, anybody that's disrespectful, say anything out, get rid of them. Don't time them out. Get rid of them. I'm not doing no haters. I'm not doing nobody that is going to be disrespectful. I'm not doing nobody that's going to be messy and coming for me or anybody on my platform. That we don't do over in the queendom. We just don't do over here. I got you, Queen. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Nap. I appreciate you guys. Tonight's show, the party line. The party line was created by Natasha Berthley, great woman, queen. The ladies that's a part of it, awesome. And Gent, Nep, great, great. I thought that was the best idea ever to be able to, hi JLC, Miss Gina, it was deja vu. Wow. Hey Diving Love. Um, my moderators, if anybody comes at diving any type of way in my chat, I want them out. I, that we not gonna do that here. That's not what we gonna do here. She's welcome into my home. This is my queendom, and no one's gonna come and do no disrespect over here. We not gonna have that. Back again to the party line. Great idea. Great group of women. Great gentlemen. It was a great idea. Queen, I'm a new sub. All right, it's Tata for now. Well, thank you. I love having you. Welcome, welcome. Um, the first show that we all had together was amazing. Yeah, he's calmed down, JLC. He's good. I spoke with him. He's good. Um, it was amazing. It was great. For something that was so new and this idea, it was great. The second one, I wasn't a part. I wasn't there. I was sick. I heard that one went great. Today, my opinion and just my opinion only. Let me be clear. My opinion is my opinion. It has nothing to do with anybody else's opinion on that platform. I'm not speaking for nobody else. I am speaking for Miss Gina. Hey, dark and lovely. First of all, I want to apologize to Diving. And some of you in the background and in the bushes and the trees and in everything else is probably saying, well, why are you apologizing to Diving? I'm apologizing to Diving, but because she was a guest and even interviewers that murderers, serial killers was more respected than how she was respected. Hey, Sassy, this evening. It should have never, ever, ever went down like that. Ever. When you, as a interviewer, are interviewing someone, you're supposed to be able to do that. If people are there going to be your security, if folks are going to be your moderators or whatever it is you want to call them, they are supposed to be neutral at their job. You can't be in your feelings. You can't say because you don't like what the killer said. You don't like what the murderer said. You don't like what the child molester said. If that person is being interviewed on a person's platform, guess what? It's neutral. That they acting like the interviewer and interviewee is acting like they knew each other forever. When the audience is watching in, you don't see do you see the audience member going jump out and jump on the murderer, jump on the killer, jump on the child molester? That is because if they get up out their seat and say or blurt out or do anything, they are escorted out the room. So with her being there, and with that being said, she was um 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 willingly answering the questions. She was answering everybody's questions. But you cannot go because you don't like the answer. Now, we may not like her answer. We may not like the killer's answer. You understand what I'm saying? We may not like Jeffrey Dahmer's answer. But you can't go and attack that person. I didn't catch it, but X April is talking about it now. Okay. So I left because I did not agree. And let me be clear. I meant no disrespect to nobody. I meant no disrespect to the group, of ladies. I meant no disrespect to Divin. I meant no disrespect to Nep. I meant no disrespect to the viewers, but and I meant no disrespect to Veronica. But when I saw that she had gotten into her feelings and she said, don't make me curse her out and don't make, thank you, love. Don't make me curse her out and don't make, no. You can't do that. If you're a moderator, you have to do your job and moderate. You may not ask, you may not ask, or like the answer that was given, or how it was given, or like what she's saying or how she's saying it, but you still have to be neutral. You still have to be neutral. Diving, everybody gonna be talking about this, baby, everybody, because guess what, it's content. It's content. And so, me, before I get into it with anybody, like I said, I'm not no keyboard bully. I'm not going to be arguing with you back and forth. I'm not going to be going, back and forth and trying to convince you that I'm not this person. Honey, it was it was people in the chat calling me scammers and all kind of stuff. And the moderators was not doing their job. The job was to disrespecting. Kelly, how you doing, love? You can't have that. If you got that, the host is supposed to be protected. Your guest is supposed to be protected. My opinion and my opinion only. The moderators did not do their job. Point in case. That is the reason why Miss Gina says I don't go on other people's platform. I don't, you know why? Because I don't like going anywhere. And I said this to Diving before. This is not a secret. And I've said this to even Miss Joyce before. I don't go places that I'm going to get my head shot off. Do you understand me? I'd rather stay in my own home. You know why? Because in my own home, it's armed. You understand what I'm saying? My own home is armed and my security is going to have me covered. God is going to have me covered no matter where it is that I go. But when God appoints his soldiers to look out for me, that is hard to do when I am in the house of someone else. See, it's controlled when it is done over here. And that environment was not controlled. I mean, no disrespect to you, Natasha, but that environment over there was not controlled. The moderators did not do their job. I'm so over this shit, grown people. Life is short. Wake the fuck. Yeah, life is just too short. It's too short. And when you got a lot of people that don't like a certain person, no matter what that person says, and I ain't saying nothing that I have not said to Diving before, because I said this to Diving before. No matter what you say, baby, how you say it, or whatever it is, guess what? Those folks already have in their minds that their minds are made up. Just like every time I don't give a damn who platform I go on. I don't give a damn who channel, who chat I in. There is always some troll somewhere talking about Miss Gina scamming or doing something. But they, the main person, ain't gave Miss Gina $1. Ain't gave Miss Gina nothing. Whoever that, I said that tonight. Exactly. Ain't gave Miss Gina not a dime, not $1. Ain't ever helped me with Nothing. Let me tell you something. You're talking about a person that was scamming. If I wanted to get something out of someone, and if I was that so unquote scam, when I was in a hospital and everything, why I didn't go live there? Why I didn't ask people to help me there? Why I didn't ask folks to send my children food? Why I didn't ask somebody to give me a few dollars to help out my children while I was in a hospital for a week? Okay? Because that's the time when you do it. When you're at your most vulnerable, that's the time when you do it. You know why I didn't do it? Because it's folks like them. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, their minds are already made up. Thank you, Jay Wilson. Thank you. I love you. I love you more. I love when they were, and I'm so glad that brother Jay is here, because when they were coming for me, I'ma tell you about brother Jay, because they coming for him. He didn't do this on YouTube. But he hit me up behind the scenes. You understand what I'm saying? They worse than cruel. They devils. They the devil. They the devil diving, and you can't let them get to you because God overpowers that. Brother Jay came to me behind the camera and had a conversation with me and said, Miss Gina, don't let them get to you. You stand your ground. No matter what you do, you stand your ground, and you stand with you in what you believe in. Hey, Jackie Love, I love you. And when I said to Brother Jay, I said, I think I'm just going to leave YouTube. I said, I think I'm just going to just go. And he said, no, you don't. He said, did you not work hard for your channel? I said, yes, I did. He said, did you not work hard to get your numbers and stuff up? I said, yes, I did. He said, why would you throw it all away? Why would you throw it all away? And I said, you know what? You're right. I ain't going nowhere. And even now, I'm not going nowhere. You know what I did? You know what I did? I left. When it's something that I don't agree with, I left. I leave. I go move. One thing I've learned from Brother Jay, he say, go on your own platform and discuss and talk about what you say. Don't go and disrespect. You go in your own house and you do what you need to do. Come on now. And that's exactly here. I loved the short time that I was a part of the party line, because I think that the party line is going to go somewhere. I think it's going to go somewhere. I think that was a great idea, and I think that it was an amazing idea. I think that they put together a good group of people, different opinions and everything. We all think differently. We all have different ways of us asking questions. Some of us is more blunt and more forward than others. I think that I helped to even it out because I'm old. I'm 50 years old. I'm 50 years old. You think I'm going to be sitting there arguing with some 30-year-olds? My daughter is 30. My son is 32. I'm not going to be arguing with no 30 and no 25-year-olds and no babies, because they're babies. I don't argue with children in the chat because they want to be disrespectful and they want to call you out your name and they want to do all of this kind of stuff. It just went totally left. It just went totally left. And I swear I'm not meant for panel material. Don't say that. No, don't say that. You know what it is, that some things works for some people and some don't. You know, sometimes some of us have to knock on 1,000 doors before one opens up. Sometimes we got to go through and do a lot of different things before we find that one thing that works for us. What is meant for you is going to be meant for you. You understand me? I'm more than happy. I'm glad that I was asked to be a part of something that was new, that I think at the time worked for me. But after I saw how things went down today, let me tell you something. Diving was not protected on that platform. The panelists, or whatever you want to call it, the group or whatever, was not protected. That's not how you do that. You can't have the people in the chat and everybody attacking. If everyone's going to come and tune in and everybody's going to have a question, ask your questions. Let's agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree all the time, but no way or shape or form are you supposed to be attacking the host or the other people. Miss Gina, respectfully, I didn't see Diamond being attacked. The questions were just uncomfortable. Nobody called her out her name or nothing like that. Not when I was in there. Well, Caroline B., I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw, which made me feel attacked. Which made me feel that she was attacked. When I saw that Veronica had said in the chat, she going to make me curse her out. Now, you tell me if a person that's supposed to be a moderator, no, that wasn't my idea, Denia. No, that wasn't my idea. I was asked to be a part of it. It was Natasha's idea. If you are a moderator, you can't say because you don't agree with what the guest's saying, she gonna make me curse her out. To you, that might have not been an attack. To me, I felt that the guest was attacked because I don't think that a person that's there that's supposed to protect the guest and the host should be saying that when you got viewers looking at that, and the viewers will think that they can say and do whatever the hell they want to do. If my moderators, I got several moderators in here right now. If my moderators go and start saying disrespectful things to Diving, because Diving's in here, if they start saying disrespectful things to Diving, you don't think that everybody else gonna think that they can attack her too? Come on, we gotta have some order. You gotta have some order. And to me, I'm just saying, like I said, like the name of this video is my opinion. This is just my opinion. And I felt that was attack. That was an attack on that woman as supposed to keep the peace is the one saying negative comments. You can't do that. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. What did Diamond say before that? It doesn't matter what she said before that. The point is she's a guest. She's a guest. When Barbara Walters and Oprah and all the rest of them is interviewing these people that we don't like, even with the R. Kelly video, we didn't like a lot of shit that R. Kelly said, but nobody was coming out the audience to attack him. Nobody is coming out the audience to attack the murderers and the child molesters and all these other people that are being interviewed. You know what they do? They allow that interview to go real smooth. And guess what? When the guest is getting upset and out the way, they take a time out so that the guest can pull himself or herself together. That's how you conduct that. That's how that's supposed to be. Now, that was not my platform. I could not control that. I did what I was supposed to do. Leave. I agree, Diamond. That's what you call bullying. That's what you call bullying. Whose channel did this go down on, Miss Gina? Natasha's channel. Sephora. It went down on Natasha's channel. Some people aren't meant to conduct interviews. There is an art to it. I agree, Denia. And Denia, you know better than anybody because you do this for a living. Hi, the Duchess. April is not watching this live on hers. It's a problem. If she was watching, it's cool. Me and April's cool. If she was watching, I don't have a problem with that. Diving, what did you say for Veronica to say that to you, though? You know what? I don't even think she was talking to her at the time, Caroline B. I think that because of certain things that Diving said, Veronica didn't agree with. And when Diving kept talking, well, it wasn't just Veronica, it was several people that kept saying, she's lying. And so they assumed that everything that she said, she was lying about it, and they wasn't feeling it. And that's where that came from. Are you saying that April is streaming Miss Gina's live right now? I don't think she is. Diving, why are you ignoring my question? Hey Miss Gina in chat, I'm late. Hey Tropical Punch. What Caroline B, what did you say for her to it don't make to say don't make me curse you out? I didn't see nothing that she said directly to her. She was answering questions. But I'm just saying that regardless, it was an interview. She came to be, she was a guest. She was a guest on that platform. She was asked to come on there. That's just not how you do things. That's just not how you do things. I don't agree with that. I didn't agree with that. That was the reason why I left. That was the reason why I left. Because I just didn't feel that that was right. And that's just my opinion. It's nothing against nobody else. It's nothing personal. I just didn't like how it went down. And I think that a person that is agreeing and that is answering everybody's questions, that's answering everybody's questions, you may not get the answer that you want. You may not get the answer that you're trying to pull for. It's like pulling teeth. You can keep asking the person the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. And guess what? They still won't tell you what you want to hear. But that don't give the people in the chat the right to say things out their mouth they just shouldn't be saying. You are correct, at Denia. This is why people get trained to be an interviewer. You have to put your feelings to the side. That's all I'm saying, silly mommy. Thank you. You have to put your feelings aside, to the side, numb yourself to conduct a great interview. You don't think that Barbara and all these other great interviewers, Oprah's, that interviewed these serial killers, these murderers, these child molesters, that they didn't want to jump out of their chair and snatch out the person's vocal cords, or even worse? Of course they did. Of course. But they had to put that aside to conduct responsible interview for their audience. And if everybody's going to be in their feelings about it, then Carolina, with all due respect, Queen, we're not questioning diving on this platform. No, we're not. This is Miss Gina's giving her opinion. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. I was asking you what you said. It doesn't matter. This is not interview of diving. We're not interviewing diving. So that doesn't matter. Like I said, it does not matter what she said or done. She was a guest and she should have been treated as such. And she was not. So this is not grilling diving on Miss Gina's platform. This is Miss Gina's giving her opinion about why I left the party line. So nobody ain't got to go and think up their own or come up with their own narratives about why I left and about why I'm no longer a part of Party Line, because I'm not a good fit for those ladies, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes, and I don't want to make it worse or not good for them. So I respectfully removed myself from the party line. So Miss Gina is no more. And Natasha already know, I text her and everything, is no more a part of the party line. I didn't disrespect anyone. Don't plan. No, we didn't say you disrespected anyone, Caroline. Nope. Nope. We didn't say that. I promise you, Queen, if that's not what you did, I humbly apologize. You're more than welcome here. It's all love. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Okay, it sounds like she crazy. She just came out of the blue and said, don't. No, she said a few things. You got to go back and watch it. She said it was more than that before it led up to don't make me curse you out. It was more to that. I'm telling you what blew me. That at that point, it blew me. That's what that was. So, that was the reason why I was just like, this is not. how it should go. This is not what we should be doing. This is why I love watching celebrities, because they are taught how to dodge questions in a unique way. I remember watching the model Tyra Banks was teaching the ladies how to answer questions. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. It's just, no matter what it is, let me tell you something. I don't give a damn what platform you go on or who platform you go on or what you do. When somebody has their mind made up about you, when somebody got their mind made up, no matter what you say or do, their mind is already made up. You are not going to be able to change it. Okay? If this shirt, y'all see black, right? Somebody else might see blue. You might say all along, the words in my shirt right here are purple. Okay? Are purple. Somebody else might say it's maroon, or burgundy or something. If somebody else's mind is made up, their mind is going to be made up. Nothing that you can say is going to change it. Nothing you can say is going to change it. But no matter what, we should be, everybody is grown adults. We should be able to agree to disagree. We should be able to have a peaceful, good platform, good show where everybody can ask all the questions that they ever want to ask. Thank you, Cookie. I'm feeling okay. Thank you, Sassy. We should be able to ask whatever questions it is that we want to ask, and be prepared and be mature enough. Be mature enough to be able to accept the answers that we get, even though you may not agree with it. You may not agree with it. Let me tell you something. Denaya right here, Denaya Azur, she's right here. Been knowing Denaya for years, honey. Been knowing. Do you know how many times me and Denaya ain't agreed on this platform? But we ain't never fell out. We ain't never disrespected each other. We ain't never went and wrote and did a bogus video or nothing. And I've known this lady for years. You know what? Because grown people should be able to agree to disagree. Grown people should be able to say, tonight and said what you're saying, but I ain't gonna never like that person. I ain't gonna never get, and I'm like, okay, I understand, I get it. I get it, but this is why I like that person, and this is why I go in. We should be able to agree to disagree. If you somebody that you don't like diving and you don't care for her, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if she's a guest on someone's platform, she shouldn't be attacked, or she shouldn't be. Let me tell you something. There were so many people that was in that chat saying, you a liar, you a liar, why you ain't telling the truth? Just tell the truth, Diver. I'm just giving you all how it went. A sample of how. You don't think that's attacked? You don't think that that's being attacked when you got several people saying you're a liar, you're a liar, why you ain't answering this, and why, and they all throwing questions at you, and you're trying to answer everybody's question. This woman was answering the panel's question, or not the panel, the party line host questions. She was trying to answer. She was reading the chat. If you think I'm lying, go over there and watch it. Okay, I'm just giving the facts. She was trying to answer people in the chat's questions. What more do you want? You wanted to pour blood? You wanted to pour blood? Let me tell you something. I pray for my enemies. People probably saying right now, why you taking up for her because she this and that, this and that? Come on, this woman ain't killed nobody. It's so many people on YouTube that has done much worse than diving. And y'all gonna penalize her because y'all say she is a liar. She made up stuff. Y'all gonna penalize her because she goes and get wrenches or asks for wrenches everywhere. Is wrenches giving out jobs? Are we collecting the 401k? If she got 5 or 500 wrenches, why is that a problem for you? Why is that a problem? If she lied from now to kingdom come, why is that a problem for you? Everybody speaks all the time about logging off. Log the fuck off. Delete and block. Don't have anything to do with her. If she come over to your platform or your chat and she say, hey, what's up? Say, Diamond, you know, we don't want you here. You're blocked. That's all you got to do. But to go and attack and attack and attack I didn't see this woman now go on 3 different platforms and she has been attacked on every single one. I'm not going to be a part of that. God wouldn't want me to be a part of that. God wouldn't want you to be a part of that. If you going to all these people saying like they is just holier than that, like we ain't never lied and ain't never did shit in our life that we wouldn't want to do. You on YouTube, you know you did some shit. You know you did some shit. And everybody acts like holy, like they're holier than thou on here. I don't get it. I don't get it. Nobody forgives nobody. I love it. Fababe put it better. Fababe said, it's a shame that you can't just forgive and move on. You got to be a flip-flopper. You got to be a flip. You can't say, I don't like this person today, and then decide that you want to forgive them tomorrow, because if you forgive them tomorrow, you a flip-flopper. When has it become a crime to forgive somebody? When has it become a crime to decide, I don't want to deal with this mess no more? I don't want to deal with this blasphemous, this bullshit. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to do that. You know what, honey? I argued and I fought and I was what you want? I will curse a bitch out from heaven to hell in a heartbeat in my 20s and 30s and probably part of my 40s. Been there, done that. Honey, I'm an old bitch. I'm an old soul. You understand me? I'm 50 years old now. I got grandkids. I want to relax. When I come on YouTube, I want to be able to enjoy what I'm doing. When I go into somebody, that's why when I came back, you know, the first live I graced was Nay Love. Nay Love was like, you know why? Because it's peaceful over there. She's talking about flowers and planting, and she's talking about helping somebody and all of this stuff. I want peace. I want to be able to come on here and share some shit with you all that's going to make you think. You ain't never got to don't like me. If you assume that I'm that bitch that's scamming and doing this and that, honey, I want to know why I'm still sleeping on the floor, because I can't be scamming too much. I can't be scamming. I want to know there. I can't be scamming too well. But that's the narratives that they come up with. Everybody that's about something, that's doing something, that get a little bit of attention, these folks get in their feelings and they want to tear you down. And you know who it is that's tearing each other down? Us. Us. And then they get mad when somebody else from the other side come over here to visit us. Like we are, now we supposed to be family. See, I'm going to get deep now. Now we supposed to be families. You see what I'm saying? See, Geisha was on the other side, but she's still a sister. She's still a sister, but she couldn't come over here because she ain't wanted on this side like it's so perfect. Like y'all doing so, like we help each other out. Why she ain't wanted over here? She was asked to come over here. Y'all brought her over here. You see how that goes hand in hand? Everything, and then you want to make everything else about color. You want to make everything else got to be about color and about this and that. And y'all don't even take care of your own colors. You don't even take care of your own. When are you guys gonna stop ganging up on women? Can you tell me that? When are you? I have yet to see when these YouTube trolls are going to stop ganging up on women. But y'all you so perfect. You so perfect. It makes me sick. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Exactly, not liking someone does not give folks the license to be disrespectful or mean or nasty. Exactly, Cookie. Exactly. It doesn't. Hi, Veronica, Miss Gina. I meant no disrespect to the party line. Please don't leave. I will unmind. No, it wasn't about you unminding yourself, Veronica. Let me be clear, babe. I don't I do not have a problem with you being a moderator or anything. I'm just saying, I understand you felt some type of way. I understand that you got some type of history with diving. I get that. I get that. But if that's a show and that's our plan, and from what I was told, because I asked before we got. I asked. I said, do the moderators know? Do the moderators have an understanding that if anybody's disrespectful, they're gonna kick their ass out? And I was told yes. I said, are we protected? Because people know I don't go on play. Honey, I know they coming for me. No matter where Miss Gina at, I know they coming for me. And I have always said I don't step into somebody else's home that I know I'm gonna get my head blowed off on. So it wasn't just about that. I understand that you got a little agitated and bothered by what Diving was saying and everything else, but at that time you had your moderator hat on, so you was there to work. You wasn't there to be in the chat. If you understand what I'm saying, my moderators is here and they answer questions. They're part of the chat, but guess what? They're neutral. They're neutral. They're not gonna kick you out. They're not gonna kick nobody else out unless you're disrespectful. And I just thought that it was disrespectful, love, for you to say that you was gonna curse her out, because guess what? That makes the chat think they can do it. And she's a guest. So if she's a guest, we don't want the chat saying, yeah, we're going to curse your ass out too because you're lying, because you're doing this and that, because that's not how that was supposed to have went. And I was told it would not go like that. So that is why I was upset. Please explain what is a wrench. I don't even know. I hope the wrench is not over here. If the wrench is over here, block him, please. If the wrench is in my chat, please block him. Good early morning, Mama G. Hi, Blutify. Hi, love. A moderator is someone who looks out for trolls, maintains order in the chat, and removes anyone who's disrespectful. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. And they do not say anything derogatory or anything that would incite the other viewers to come after the guest. And that's just how I took that. Me too, Miss Gina. I just posted about that on Facebook. Thank you, Spicy. Bullying women on YouTube. Yeah, it's gone too far. These are what we call cowards. Yeah, we got to stop it. Okay, everyone, it's 3 a.m. where I'm at. I'm not feeling very well, but I just wanted to make sure that the queen was good. Thank you, Crystal. I love you. Thank you. Exactly. This is why we got to appreciate life. Hey, Pat, things going to be fine. Amen. And that's exactly what it is. It's definitely a teachable moment. It's definitely not. We live and we learn. We live and we learn for things. I have learned in my older age, getting on, like I told you, I'm 50 years old, honey. I got 3 grandbabies. So I just don't have the strength to be arguing and fighting and going back and forth. I'd rather remove myself from that situation, and that was the reason why I left. That's the reason why I'm not gonna be where I don't feel comfortable, and I did not feel comfortable in that setting. I don't allow that mess to come over here. That's why I still have folks drop out the bushes. They say, Miss Gina, you the first person I dropped out the bushes on, or dropped out the clouds on your platform, because I've been watching you for a long time and you don't tolerate that mess. I don't. Diving comes over here, and other people, we welcome her. They might not like her, but guess what? When everybody is saying hello to everybody, and if Diving's in the chat, they say hello to her too. It is just respect. It's just respect. Miss Gina, please don't get too excited and monitor your stress level. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, love. Queen, I love you, and I need for you to be mindful so you don't get sick behind all of this love and peace. I won't, and that's why I won't be. That's why I said I was taking another week off. That's why I said, and I shouldn't have came, and I just shouldn't have did that panel. I mean, the party line. I just shouldn't have did it. I shouldn't have came on, and because it just wasn't the right time. It was too soon. I shouldn't have did, but I thought that it was gonna be cool. I thought that I asked the right questions. I thought that the chat was going to be controlled, and it was not. Honey, they were still talking about me and calling me names even after. Even after. I had got out and disappeared because I'm in the store and I'm still watching the chat and I'm still listening to it. They were still attacking, diving even after the chat. Where do we do that at? Where do we do that at? That's crazy. I feel like I need to stay for a little while longer to make sure Miss Gina's okay. Thank you, Crystal. I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off. I've been on here way too long. I just wanted to get I just wanted to come on here and explain myself because can't nobody explain me better than me. I don't need nobody to talk for me. I don't need nobody to insinuate about why I left, in the middle of the party line. Can't nobody speak for me better than me. It didn't seem like there was no control. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Jackie. It wasn't controlled. It wasn't. Miss Gina, I do understand I'm turning 64 in 7 days. Happy birthday, Jewel. And I'm so done with the mess. I love things that are lighthearted and full of good info. Exactly. Because that's what we want now. For the record, Natasha asked me to come on. Yeah, but didn't give me the heads up on anything lesson learned yet. Hey, Designs by V. Hey, it's just, yeah, happy birthday, Jewel. Is and I'm in diving, and like I said, and I thank you for coming on the party line. It could have been a great conversation. It could have been a great interview if it was a little bit more controlled. I think each of them people that was coming for you. See, I don't give warnings over here. That's why I don't get too many that jump. You know what? I get a few frogs that like to like to jump out the pond every now and then I have to like snatch a leg or something from them. I'm not timing you out. I'm not giving you no. If you're being disrespectful, that's it. You should have kept it on you. Well, I was just asked that one time, Spicy, to do it on my channel. Like I said, it wasn't. I didn't create it. I didn't come up with the idea. I was just asked to be a part of it, and I was asked to have it on my channel, which I did, and I felt comfortable, and I felt and look at the first one that we did and it's still up. It wasn't none of that craziness. Nobody was getting disrespectful and stuff. It was enjoyable. Unfortunately, these folks don't like positive, Miss Gina. Thank you, Dive, for that. I told you, anytime diving, like I said, we're gonna agree to disagree. I know a lot. Like one person said, Miss Gina don't get it or something, or what they told her about diving. I said it's not about what somebody told me about diving. I don't give a damn what somebody told me. I give a damn about how diving is when she comes over here. And when she's come over here on my platform, ain't been no mess. We already had this conversation. Me and Davin already had this coming. I said, honey, you good with me as long as you ain't bringing no mess over here. And I have not had that. You know why? Because I don't tolerate that. I don't let nobody else bring mess over here. The second somebody coming over here talking about that, I kick them up out of here. I kick them up out of here. I'm not, if I ain't seen it, smelt it, tasted it, felt it, heard it with my own senses, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. That is the issue with us nowadays. Before we forgive somebody, we quicker to tear them down. We would rather tear each other down, tear each other apart than forgive them, than forgive each other. Ain't you supposed to forgive your neighbor? Ain't you supposed to forgive your loved one? Ain't you supposed to love your enemy? Ain't you supposed to pray for them? Ain't you supposed to ask for peace? Diamond, please ask the interviewer what they want to discuss before you take the interview. That will definitely help to prevent mess like this. Exactly, Denaya. David, thank you, love. Remember who you are. Never change for any of that part of your dignity. Exactly. I have nothing against the party line. I wish them well. I'm just trying to keep the peace in this chat and be neutral. Thank you, Crystal. And that you have always been, because we block people at the drop of a hat. That's right. If they disrespectful, we don't play it over here. Not forgiving Tommy. Sorry. No, I know, Denia. I know. That's why I had to bring that. You knew who I was talking about, right? I knew you knew. And I get it and I understand. But you know what? Guess what? That ain't gonna keep you, that ain't gonna stop me from being family with you. That ain't gonna stop me from loving you. It's just two grown women that have a different of opinions on one subject or one topic or whatever it is. But we don't go tearing each other down. We ain't coming at each other. We ain't like, we can get along. We can get along. I got much respect. I have much respect for the party line. I have much respect for them. And I thank them, all of them, including Nep, for having me be a part of it and everything. I appreciate it. I still think it's an awesome and amazing idea. I know that it is going to take off. I think the people like it. Some folks didn't get it. They was like, why we don't see their faces and stuff? Because it's not a panel. It's a party line. Like, remember the party lines back in the day where everybody was, you had 20 people on one phone call. All you can do is listen in. That's the idea of it. So that's why it's called the party line. But at this time, I don't think that I'm a good fit for the party line. And so I'm still gonna tune in from time to time. I'ma definitely go give them my thumbs up. I'ma show them love and everything. Um, but I will no longer be a part. First time catching your live, Miss Gina. Hi, mods and chat. Hey, One Proud Glam. How you doing, love? I'm glad you were able to catch me this morning. I try not to share my opinions because of my temperament. I know, sassy. Sassy gets sassy. Definitely. Definitely. And you know what's good. You know, we all know what's good for us. I know what's good for me. I know my health is not what it used to be, and I can't be getting upset and I can't get emotional. That's why I love Crystal. Crystal do not want to see me back in the hospital, and that's why she gonna wait until I get up off of this damn thing live, and I'm about to get off in like 2 minutes. I only watch because of you. Thank you, Spicy. And everybody, we all brought some to. I even think I like that Nep was a part on that. We all brought but I just I'm just not with the attacks. If you know what I mean. See, what I consider an attack, them and everybody else, and even those in the chat may not consider it an attack, and some don't. But if that's how I am, if that's how I'm feeling, I can't be a part of that. I can't be a part of every time we have a guest or someone and I think that they're going to be attacked in some type of way and nobody's getting protected. The moderators is not protecting them. The moderators is not even protecting the host. So I just can't be any place that I'm gonna be worried and nervous about, because I'm gonna be, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna always be watching the chat. I'm gonna always be paying attention to the chat because I'm gonna want to know. And I don't have to pay attention to my chat here. Half the time, my moderators are gonna be saying, Miss Gina, did you see such and such question? Miss Gina, did you see such and such question? And half the time I don't even see it because I be so into my conversation that I don't worry about what's going on in my chat because I already know my moderator's gonna hold it down. They gonna hold it down. Ain't gonna be no mess over here. Cookie said I move very different from other folks because when I'm done, I don't talk to folks about them, or utter their name. I'm complete. That's me, Cookie. I'm completely done. I ain't going back taking a peek. I'm not trying to eavesdrop or listen in. When I'm done, I'm done. As a matter of fact, I thought you were taking time off. Yep, I am. But I was asked, and if I just be online or whatever. And then so I decided to go because I'm thinking it's gonna be cool. Like I said, I asked the questions. Are we gonna be? Is Do the moderators know? Because they gonna come for us, or they gonna come. I know they coming for me. And I knew that they would be coming for diving and all this stuff. And so I thought we were good, but we wasn't. We wasn't. Nobody was protected on there. And so that's what made me upset. I just believe that the older you become, the more peace is more important. Yes, Jewel, I'm a disabled veteran area vet. I've been through some mess. Love, peace. Amen, 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 Jewel. Amen. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you, Jewel. Thank you for serving our country. Cookie, I'm here with you on that. I'm the same way. Yep, I'm a widow of a veteran, and I would like to thank you for your service as well. Yep, thank you. Yep, exactly, Crystal. I agree. And so, like I said, I just want to get on here and just give my opinion about how I felt about the situation. This is my opinion as well. I think this is my opinion. Not I think. To me, I know that diving is owed an apology, if from no one else, party line. And because I was a part of party line diving, I apologize, because that should have not went down the way it did. Now, I'm not speaking for nobody else. I'm not speaking for none of the other people, the other ladies or gents that was on. I'm speaking for Miss Gina. And I don't think that interview went well. I just don't. And I don't think it was handled right. So I apologize to you, Diving, for my part in being a part of Party Line. And because if it had have been on here, if it had have been on my platform, anything that was disrespectful it would have been thrown out. It would have been gone immediately. One Proud Glam says patience is so important. I'm an older young lady and I've never seen so much discord in the sector of YouTube. Yep, amen. Exactly. Exactly. Hey Yanni love. So they knew that you had just gotten out of the hospital and knew that having diving come on was potentially problematic, and they still asked you to come on, Julia. I knew, Denia. I knew ahead of time that diving was a guest. That I did know. I knew next ahead of time. I said, oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna be handled. The moderators got us and everything, and they didn't have us. They didn't have us, and they didn't have diving. Even though you may have not liked her, and you know that a lot of YouTubers and content creators or whoever viewers have issues with her, it shouldn't have went down that way. So I assumed, you know what they said, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. I assumed that everything was going to be copacetic. Everything was going to be fine. And if any trolls or anybody came along, they were going to be kicked out. We all would get to ask Diving questions, and it started off smoothly. Diving was answering our questions and everything, and yeah, and it did get confusing. It got confusing because so much stuff was going on. I was so confused. I thought it was a party line, not an episode of Jerry Springer. Yeah. Praying for you, Miss Jean, and for all old ladies going back to sleep. Amen. I'm about to go right now. I don't know a lot of people on the chat. I'm most comfortable here in the Queendom. Thank you, Jackie. Look, my back hurts, but my block finger is strong as hell. Crystal would, yes. Let me tell you something. Crystal has came up in here a bunch of times, honey. Y'all better watch her because Crystal be up in the clouds, honey. She will fly out that cloud, honey. Ooh, we like an eagle on prey. You know how an eagle just come out of the sky and grab its prey, and that's Crystal. Crystal is that eagle, honey, will come down out the sky, and honey, she be swinging, getting them on up out of here when them trolls come. That is the reason why. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Diamond. Thank you for that blessing, love. Thanks for helping me because a seizure could have happened, and I definitely don't want that. You know, my mother has seizures, and that's not something you can't play with people's health, and I'm still dealing with my health issues, and that was the reason why I left. You just can't. You can't. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate that blessing. They shouldn't have asked you knowing that you just got out of the hospital. That was wrong on their part. That could have triggered your blood pressure. So not just cool. I'm just saying, yeah. And that's why I left, Anaya. That was the reason why I left. I just left. I just clicked it off and I left. Because I knew I was getting upset because I didn't like how it went down. It really bothered me, and so I left. I left. And so I said, before I even came on live, I sent Natasha an email. I mean, not email, I'm sorry, a text message. And I told her I think it probably will be best if I'm no longer a part of the party line. I just think that that's best. And so I let her know. So I'm letting you guys know that I am no longer a part. I'm just Miss Gina, Queen of Talk. So you either take me as I am, one on one, or whatever, or not. Those that love me is gonna still be here. Those that like me will still come and see. Those that hate me will keep peeking in from time to time. Um, I will not be on here for a couple of weeks. I just need to. I really need to just shut YouTube down. I just need to. If I do a video, it won't be a live. I'll do something to upload just to let you guys know how I'm feeling and everything, and it'll probably be like maybe 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. Yes, weeks, spicy weeks. I gotta get away and I gotta get my life together. I'm not trying to go back in the hospital. My grandbabies is here. My babies is here, and I just want to enjoy the rest of the summer. They go back to school in August, and so I want to enjoy the rest of that time with them, and and out this is I can't do it. I just can't do all of this. We love you, Gina. Always, never change who you are. Thank you, Sassy. Miss Gina, appreciate your super chat diving. Yes, I do. She also prays that something she has said or done could help someone. Amen. Amen. All the time. I love you guys. Um, Continue to pray for me. Keep me in your children in yours. That's what I'm begging for. You want to send me some blessed stuff? Pray for me first. Pray for me first. Pray for my family. Pray for our queendom. Pray for this chat. Pray for YouTube. Pray for peace on YouTube. Until then, guys, I love you, and ta-ta for now.